and he comes in today at 225 pounds. Adam Kownacki does not have the body beautiful, but he is also a little lighter than he was in his last fight. He is 6'3" as well, a little shorter than Szpilka, but 242 pounds, both fighters in their prime. Kownacki is the unbeaten fighter. Let's go to the ring and Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to NYCB Live, home of the Nassau Coliseum here in Uniondale, New York. Live on Fox, this is Premier Boxing Champions. The action begins with 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. The three judges ringside are Julie Lellerman, Alan Nace, and Joe Pasquale. And the referee in charge, when the bell sounds, Artur Mercanti Jr. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the red and the white. As a professional, he's undefeated. 15 bouts, 15 victories, a dozen of those coming by way of knockouts. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, by way of Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Adam Kownacki. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white and the blue. His professional record, 20 wins, 15 of those coming by way of KO against 2 losses. Hailing from Walka, Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, Artur the Pan Szpilka.
Okay, let's close. Good luck with us.
Artur Mercanti, the third man in the ring. This is round 1. Szpilka, the white trunks, blue trim. Kownacki, the white trunks, the red trim. Kownacki unbeaten. There's a right hand by Kownacki.
Yeah, you need.
Situated. Last 30 seconds here, round 1. Szpilka, of course, the southpaw. And Kownacki, orthodox fighter. We apologize for the audio problems we had at the top of this fight. Crowd into it. There's a left hand by Szpilka. Final 10 seconds of round one. In a spirited first round. Kownacki, even though he's a heavyweight, Virgil, he's a volume puncher. In fact, according to CompuBox, he is the all-time heavyweight record. Both punches thrown in a round. He threw 141 back in October of 2015.
Absolutely right, Brian, and he's trying to display that volume tonight. We have a very spirited fight here, particularly in the first round. Both men seem very determined. Kownacki so far is pressing the issue.
Definitely landing the stronger punches out of the two so far.
He's certainly a guy that always comes forward. Defense isn't his forte. But he's going to throw a lot of punches as he tries to just smother Szpilka. You see Szpilka missed with the uppercut.
What Kownacki's got Szpilka doing is fighting his fight. Szpilka needs to settle down, use his jab more, catch Kownacki coming in because he's leaving himself wide open in order to get the punches off. Szpilka needs to settle down a little more and go more fundamentals and not fight his fight.
It's been 18 months since Artur Szpilka has been in the ring. That's when Deontay Wilder really put him to sleep there with that right hand. He broke his left hand, his power hand in that fight in the 5th round. Said he spent 6 months of it in the cast, couldn't really do too much of anything. But he said that one lesson he learned was to start using his right hand a lot more. He said, told us we'll see a lot more of the jab tonight and the check right hook.
That was a nice counter shot, counter right hook.
Kownacki had a little swelling around the left eye already from that right hand, so he is utilizing it very well at this point.
Behind that double. There you go, now step back.
Szpilka missed with that left hand, but there's a combination by Kownacki. We're inside a minute here in round 2.
What Szpilka has to realize is after he gets his shots off, he has to go into his defense immediately because Kownacki will continue to punch. He shows you busy punches, then he comes with accurate punches. He's got a mix-up which confuses Szpilka at the moment.
Szpilka missed with that left hand. As he pops the jab.
Come on, head movement. Follow up.
A chant for Kownacki by the crowd.
Step. Right there.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of Polish fans in the arena. Big time here for him.
Kownacki, born in Poland, moved to Brooklyn at the age of 7 as a left hand at the bell. You might see Danny Garcia in the house.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming down.
Philly guy.
This is my brother from the network.
This is round 3. First fight of the night. Heavyweights. Artur Szpilka, the white trunks, the blue trim, taking on Adam Kownacki, the white trunks, the red trim. Both from Poland. Szpilka now makes his home in Houston, trains in the Rocky Shields and posture. Kownacki coming forward, throwing those punches and bunches.
Don't just swing your arms.
Really
Stay
comfortable on
tight.
the ropes.
Bend your legs. There you go.
Can't get too comfortable.
Head movement. Fake it. Head movement.
Szpilka seems to be settling in now.
Head, head, head.
Minute gone here in round 3.
Long lunge. Good. Good slip. Good slip. Head movement. Double him.
There's a right hand.
Good hook. Oh, let's change those levels.
Coming in now.
Level
Kownacki
change.
is telegraphing what he's doing. He's finishing well when he gets there, but he's telegraphing his entries.
Here's a jab by Kownacki.
Bend those legs.
minute left here in round 3.
That handle of fly. Oh, low, double it. Good right hand.
Check.
To realize now that Kownacki will throw after he's finished, so he's being alert much more. Like he's finding his target a little better.
Szpilka off balance. Throws that left hand to the stomach of Kownacki.
Szpilka's controlling the distance this round. To me,
Right hand connects by Kownacki.
combination, second round.
Right again, combination. He puts Szpilka against the ropes. Another right hand by Kownacki. Final seconds here, round 3. There's a left hand by Szpilka. Sparring Vladimir Klitschko. We take a look at the punch stats from round 3. And you can see, look at the number of punches that Kownacki throws as he comes right back after Szpilka.
Kownacki.
Go ahead, champ.
Kownacki landed some good straight right hands in this round, in the last round. Backing Szpilka up.
It looks like he's done his homework, champ. When Szpilka exits on the same side in the same way, he's right there waiting for him for that right hand, just like right there.
Yeah, Szpilka tried to catch him, and he caught him a couple times coming forward. And you heard Brian Kenny allude to it at the beginning of the broadcast. Listen, when you look at Kownacki's body, not the prettiest thing, but at one point he was up to 290. He's now fighting at 246, the lowest he's ever fought since 2010.
Kownacki has a good, straight, stiff right hand, and he times it well. When Szpilka gets off, he times it well. He shoots it right down the gap, and he lands it every time.
He's sort of beating him at the corner with him. If you watch Szpilka, he exits the same way with his hands down, right there.
Hands down. Kownacki.
Szpilka needs to hold on. His legs are not steady.
The volume of punches. There's another combination. And that's it. Elbow Kenny has seen it all. Welcome to the heavyweight division, Kownacki.
That right hand did it.
We wanted to see how Artur Szpilka will respond after taking that devastating knockout loss to Deontay Wilder.
Well, Brian, it's like I said at the fighters meeting yesterday. There's an old saying, when you see the sawdust, the meal is not far away. So it's obvious that that punch that Wilder caught him with computed when he was hit by Kownacki. So it's going to be a tough comeback for Artur Szpilka at this point.
Adam Kownacki said he wanted to prove that he was a legitimate heavyweight contender. He did so tonight here in the big city. When we come back, the official time of the stoppage. You're watching the PBC here on Fox. Welcome back. You're watching the PBC here on Fox. We are inside NYCB Live, Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum here in Long Island. As Adam Kownacki has just stopped Artur Szpilka, and let's take a look. It started here in round 4, guys, and we talked about he's a volume puncher. He just kept coming.
Brian, as I alluded to in the second round, Szpilka, his exits were not good. When you fight a volume puncher, when you finish punching, you do have to cover up, step inside, smother his punches, or go the opposite way of what he's trying to do. And in Kownacki's case, he wanted to land a straight right on Szpilka's exit. And that's just where he was catching him all night long, squaring up on his exits. So he was a target, and if you watch, Kownacki had it down to a T with his patience to wait.
And you know, Danny, we talked about how would Artur Szpilka respond after having that devastating knockout by Deontay Wilder. Sometimes it changes a fighter.
Yeah, no doubt. I think, you know, Kownacki, he was just the more hungrier fighter. He had the less punishment. You know, he wanted to win more. Szpilka came off that devastating knockout loss. He was less confident, and he got hurt, and he wasn't able to recover. You know, after getting knocked out like that and coming fighting an undefeated fighter, you know, it's tough. So I just think Kownacki wanted it more, and he landed the more clean, effective punches.
Take a look at the punch stats here. And again, you talked about the volume puncher of Adam Kownacki. And boy, look, he had thrown 223 punches. He landed 28% of them. Way more, nearly almost 100 more than Artur Szpilka. But he gets the win. He remains unbeaten and without a doubt a legitimate contender now in that heavyweight division. Let's get the official time of the stoppage. Here's Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 1 minute 37 seconds of the 4th round. Referee the bout for your winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Adam Kownacki.
Born in Poland, moved to Brooklyn at the age of 7, but he is unbeaten and has served notice that he will be a serious threat in the heavyweight division.